And there it is, bananas in chat from Mr. Creator 724, Red Skimmer, and I Love Cats, and then the bananas go so fast that I can't even read the next names. Let's read some at random. Sisuma Void, Ingy Pinky, Petrio CC, Woolly Master 2K, Frank the Foot, and Stay Paragon with the bananas. Thank you ever so much, peeps. The bananas mean that we're live on the twitch.tv/theasuma, where we are playing the Minecraft on the Hermitcraft with all the theirs. All of the theirs. Right, are we safe? Are there no creepers? I think the creepers are gone. Amazing. We got noises in the ear from Winnie T. Ford resubscribing for 17 months in a row. Thank you so much, Winnie. I appreciate it. SM0610 subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Ian XNX is subscribing with Amazon Prime. Peeps, today we're going to go to the end dimension. And we're going to see a wither in that area. We shall see it. I need to take... What ones I need to take with me? I guess that can probably stay here for now. Wait. Almost mega dirt right in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, all these things can stay here. Awesome. Just triple checking. Let's also ransack the backpack for more rockets. And yeah, we're going to head to the end dimension, do a little bit of restocking, and then we'll crack on with a couple of big projects that I'm sure you'll be excited for in this episode. We also got noises in the ear from Andre 4IK free for 2 months. Tier free as well. Andre, I'm sure you know you can go to asumavoid.com, left hand side of your screen, you can click on get whitelisted and join us on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server as a tier free subscriber. Thank you so much for your continued support. Wambat99 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Zorek is here resubscribing for 6 months in a row. Appreciate you ever so much. We also got regular person 0001 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for being a regular person, thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Let's see if he does his sleeping in the end trick. Oh, it's not a trick. It's not a trick, but I don't need to sleep in the end dimension today, so there won't be any of that. Grief Machine, Evil Assumer says, Kolakif, you give me an idea now. Life is pain. Life is pain. Come on now. Come on now. This isn't very fun. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got a noise in here from Blazing Fury 1738. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Mango, subscribe with Amazon Prime. Fortnite Assassin 06, subscribe with Amazon Prime. How many times do I have to say subscribe with Amazon Prime? Sweeney Dunstan, MC, is here for 18 months in a row, saying another fascinating month of fan-fibbling-tastic content. Fan-fibbling, I like it. Keep it up, X. Thank you ever so much, I appreciate that. Hope you're entertained, hope you're enjoying yourself, having a good time. Let's grab 2 matching colour shulker boxes. We're going to fill them up with ender pearls. That's the first little thing we're going to do today. Just a little job, you know, a little thing to do. A little thing to do. Pre-stream music today was Tool with their brand new song, which was Fear Inoculus. And it's amazing, and I'm super excited. And, you know, some people have had to wait 13 years to hear that song. For me, it's been about 2 months. So, I certainly enjoyed it. And if you're a fan of Tool, go check it out. It's really good. It's really good. I'm not going to say too much. I kind of don't want to listen to it a lot just yet. I don't particularly enjoy when a new record comes out, but you've heard that one song before it over and over again, and then when you listen to the record, there's always just like this moment in it when that song comes on, you know it, and I don't know, I like to go into an album like with all of the songs feeling new and fresh. So it's going to be very hard not to listen to that song a few more times before the record comes out. Are you excited for Slipknot's new album? Asks Ost Sibber. I am excited. We've got like in the world of metal, we've got a handful of records coming out. Russian Circles dropped one, which will probably be decent, but I have heard no singles or anything like that. We got Korn coming out with a new record, which I think is going to sound good. We got Slipknot coming out with probably what might be their best record since Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses, and now a new Tool record. It's big in the world of metal this month. Well, or the end of this year. I'm not sure when the Korn album actually comes out. Biddly-bip. Yep, got to make that noise when you come over here to the Rose Maker. Also makes ender pearls, might I add. Make an end hub. I don't think I'm going to do an end hub. Like, there's not a lot of activity that runs through the end dimension. I guess no one's really fighting the ender dragon anymore, so you don't have to worry about stuff getting blown up. But no, I think if you want to make something like an end hub, that's kind of something you want to do early on, so lots of people get to appreciate it throughout the season, because it's such a taskly and difficult build, because it's going to have to be massive, you know, just naturally. I'll put a couple in for me, and oh, I guess I might as well. Yeah, wait a minute, I've got backpacks that want ender pearls, you know. Need to feed them. Greedy backpacks, always wanting something. Okay, I'm going to take 2 stacks for myself. There we go. There we go. Job done. That's all I needed to do here, peeps. That's all I needed to do. I figured, you know, little restocking job, will do it while people are tuning in. Also, how are my wings doing? I've got to keep an eye on those. So we'll go up to here and we'll just await death now. Just steadily await falling into the void. That's what I'm doing. Let's look at the noises in the ear. We've got Surprise T resubscribing for 19 months, saying pro tip, if you have a boat on full speed, it will stop immediately. Will it now? In what circumstance? Not sure what you mean by that, Surprise T. It sounds a little bit, I don't know, a bit odd, but yeah, I'm sure there's something there you're trying to tell me. Also, I'm not aimed very well at all. I should probably go more in this direction. Yeah, look, I was steering off to the left of the island. We got Sam Lobsega resubscribing for 2 months. Sam, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. I appreciate you, and hope you're enjoying the stream. Whoa, jeez. Right. Hopefully I haven't set my spawn in the end. No, I haven't. I've actually set it over here, which would have been kind of convenient if we were going to do this game next. But we're actually going to go do something all the way back towards where we've just been through the Nev Hub. So, on another little adventure we go, right? We got Zinthan resubscribing for 7 months. Nylonfish subscribing with Amazon Prime. Bob Martin with the Prime for 2 months in a row right there. And thank you to all of you ever so much for the support, of course. We have Badger Spanner here doing cheers, throwing those bits. Saying, I feel about 15 again with the new Tool and Slipknot stuff coming out. Also, new Russian Circles album was a bit formulaic, but the drumming sounded utterly amazing. Well, for a post-metal band to sound formulaic, well, I guess anything can be formulaic, right? But, yeah, I will check it out at some point. That's not on the top of my list to check out, though, just because as much as I like post-metal and that band, I just find, like, it feels like there's, like, a wall, there's, like, a limit, like, it's never gonna quite tickle you in that way, if that makes sense. The other thing is, Chelsea Wolfe did a collaboration with Russian Circles, and oh my god, do those two fit together really well. Like, if they just brought her on as the singer, that would be really next level. But that's probably not what either of them want to do. Stephen C2213 subscribe with Amazon Prime. Stephen, thank you ever so much for the support, and Badger, thank you for the cheers and bits. Truly appreciated. Badger says they're so good together, they're label mates. Yes, and I believe that they sometimes do the guitar work on her records as well. Right, I will put these over here now, so for future use, we've got ender pearls lying around. We're now going to go and build something over in the mycelium biome. Okay, don't know what that was. Trying to make it sound all spooky and horny, but there's nothing spooky about it. Costume, what is your armor enchantments? Costume? I don't know what that word's got to do with that sentence. My armor enchantments are these ones. You know? They're my armor enchantments. What's your opinion on shaders, says Tactical Error? I'm not particularly a fan. Although we tuned into someone's stream the other day, I think it was Wolf21. They had shaders on, and the way they'd set it up, I actually quite like the look of that. My problem with shaders is just, this is a blocky game that looks quirky and weird. When you throw shaders in the mix, you're trying to add realism, and it just breaks the illusion for me and makes it all look unorchestrated, you know? Just looks like a mess. So I'm not a fan of shaders. Oh, wow, almost died. I'm not a fan of shaders at all. I mean, I reckon if someone took the approach for shaders of, hey, let's keep this game looking blocky and weird, then maybe you could apply the right settings and get a good look. but it always seems to try and strive for realism. I've never been a fan of like realistic textures or those like over-the-top water effects. I always just like Minecraft looking blocky and awkward. It's like its charm. I feel like shaders kind of misses the point. Okay, here we go. Turn the corner. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, amazing turn the corner skills. Sasuma Voices, I have a hot cup of Earl Grey. What drink do you have, X? I've just got water today. I had a cup of tea earlier and I didn't particularly enjoy it. Probably because I tried to make 2 in a row and completely forgot. I realised I've booted this up with the wrong client. I need Light Matica for this next project. And I need to get Replay Mod on here as well. So we've got a little bit of setting up to do, but then you're going to see what we'll do in the coming episode. I got a episode of lag busting, myth busting coming out tomorrow, and then Saturday will be the next episode of Hermitcraft. Some peeps I see agreeing in chat. Nice to know some of you feel the same way. It kind of annoys me, like when you go and watch a tutorial and it's got shaders or like a building tutorial. And I always feel like if you're gonna try to do something the vanilla way, because that's what the game is. But that's just me, right? Like, a lot of people like it, and that's fine. GG Golds has subscribed. Thank you, GG Golds. Appreciate your subscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We've got Zodiac Siren here for 4 months in a row. I'll read your message in just a second because I am now going to boot up some different Minecrafts. In fact, I might as well close this one. So I need myself in Light Matica. That's what you're going to be watching with me, so we'll boot that one up first. Zodiac Siren says 4 months. Woohoo! I finally got a new computer and logged on the stream for the first time in years. My old stream name was Zodiac Void. Must have been fate for me to be here. Ah, I see. I see, Zodiac Void. Awesome. Good choice of name. I like it. I like it. Dude, thank you so much for the 4 months of support. Appreciate it. Hope you're entertained. Hope you're hanging out and chilling. By the way, peeps, at some point I hope to do a live stream on a different game. I found a game that looked like it might be fun for a stream or two that I'd like to play at some point, but as of right now, we're focusing on the old Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft, is it now? Is it really Hermitcraft? Okay, I also am going to need a bed. I don't have a bed. I'm so well prepared. Look at me. Oh, Mr. Professional Minecrafter, is it? Okay, now I also need to load up my camera account and get that on here, and that's going to have the old replay mod. Cool. Let's set down this chest. It's got all of our materials. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know. Reveal. Let's make that the thumbnail. Oh, can I get like a bit of a lower down here kind of view? Nah, I think it looked better from further back there. This looks mean. Okay, that's my thumbnail. That's going to be a very weird thumbnail. But it literally looks like a giant phantom in a way. It's a phantom, says it's Wildy. Yeah. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is get the old camera account. Ye old camera account. And let's get it over to the area. Oh, Ren's got... Is that a different variation of the skin again? Okay, now I'm going to relog so we don't have loading area issues because I had to teleport over here. Oh wait, you can actually see that. That's interesting. Because I didn't realise that was on. There we go. Right, so my replay thing is here to record a replay. And, you know, the sun is rising. Let's get to this. I've got a feeling I'm going to need more scaffolding than that. Okay, I'm probably going to need more backpack space as well. That's more than enough. These are all the things we need to take up there with us. I must even remember to put the observers in last, I think. I've really no idea how building this is going to go at all. But I guess it starts with placing some blocks, doesn't it? It always does in Minecraft. Yeah, peeps are asking what this is. Apparently you've got a wild slip gator in chat as well. If so, welcome Slip to the stream. I've seen you've been playing the Minecraft again. I hope you've been enjoying it. Getting that old Minecraft fix. Placing those blocks. Let's place these ones correctly by going upwards. Right, so I think I'd like to be over this direction a little bit so we can get a vantage point. Yeah, so I could start off by placing Could start off by placing like a slime block literally here. And then I can jump onto the... Oh, the old holding of shift. The old holding of shift, right. And then this is actually going to be the wrong type of block. And that is going to confuse me, I'm sure. Now, when I place the pistons, I've got to do that after I put the observers in. So, oh, okay, that's going to happen a fair bit. That's going to blatantly happen a fair bit. Oh, goodness me. That's going to happen. Can I? Yep, I can still get up here. So I can build out either side. That's fantastic. Now, if I look in the top right, it tells me that that's a block. That's good. So is this one. So is that one. I might need to configure the render a little bit here. Let's single layer, layer range, all below is usually good. Oh, look how low it is though. Ah, jeez. Actually, I think single layer might have been better. Oh, let's go with that then. Oh, I gotta press all the buttons, don't I? And we got noises in the ear. And I'm gonna struggle to keep up today, peeps. Especially time-lapsing. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to kind of confirm there wasn't a block below where we are right now. These all appear to be solid blocks as well. So maybe, I think going up layer by layer like this is probably easy. We just when we get to this layer, we want to put those in first. Now looking back behind us as well, there'll be a bit more of that. Oh, it's going to get super tricky going all around there. Yeah. There'll be a lot to consider, but I think we can get started with this. And while we do that, let's get on top of those noises in the ear. Okay, so what have we got going on here? I need those. I need those. I need some of them, some of those, some of these. Yes, now we can get to it. Okay, so that one fangirl was here doing cheers and throwing the bits. Saying, only time I'll ever be higher than Badger with this, but I wanted to let you know that since Zodiac does not know a lot about Doom, she always sees Doom Guy pics and giggles because she can't help but picture your voice coming out of Doom Guy's helmet. Excellent. I like it, I like it. That one fangirl, thanks for sharing that, and thank you so much for the cheers and bits, of course. Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of tweets. On a regular basis, I will get tweets like, hey, did you know, like, you're Doom Guy and all this, and it's the one thing I can expect to see in my Twitter feed every day. In fact, the other day I had 4 of them in a row. They must have done some sort of Doom promotional thing, and I just had loads of Doom tweets that day. It's quite funny. I like it. It's all good in the hood, you know. Okay, we're really getting going with this now, which is nice. All of these are confirmed to be full quartz blocks. We're just using these, and with that there, we've now placed every block going in this direction. That's cool. It looks a bit weird that all of these are connected, but I guess they probably move one by one and they're not actually touching. Oh yeah, and this. Yeah, got to place all of those. Okay, we got Fira Lol resubscribing for 25 months in a row. Fira, thank you ever so much for your continued support. Do appreciate it. Hope you are entertained. We also have Something 0102 subscribing. Thank you ever so much for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're entertained. Hope you're having a good time hanging out. I got a talking topic for today. Oh yes, I have. I got two. One is not controversial, but is about controversial, and the other one's totally different. So we'll finish reading these noises in here first. We got Ria Chol resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for 2 months of support. I probably butchered your name. Feel free to put the butcher name emote in chat if that is so, if that is the case. Did I just lose a sticky piston? I think I did. Is this the violent video games thing, says Duke Dragon? It's not actually. But we can talk about that as well if you like. I have a couple of opinions on that. We've got a donation here though. Jovis, I am just butchering your name, aren't I? Thank you so much for the donation, I appreciate it. Saying, what version is this and what program do you use to view the biome map? I've been looking for a working one for a while. I actually, right now we're using something called Schematica, and it's running off of what's called Fabric, which is the mod platform similar to Forge, except this Fabric one is far more lightweight and vanilla-like. There's something called Mini HUD that can create a custom F3 screen where you pick the elements, and on there you can actually include what biome you're in. So if that sounds like what you're after, then go look those things up. Fabric is the name of the mod platform, and the specific mod for it is called Mini HUD. Those are what I've been using. Thank you so much again for your donation, I appreciate it. So let's start off with the little tidbit. I kind of waged in on an opinion online on Twitter, and my Twitter feed has just been inundated with people bickering and arguing, and it's really quite, I guess, frustrating more than anything. So I've been kind of disengaging with it. I've just been looking at them. I'm like, people are still arguing. You know, when I go onto Twitter and I like say my little thing, I'm interested in hearing what other people have to say, and I'm interested in knowing how other people look at the thing we're talking about differently. But it just feels like everyone's taking it personally online. Every little thing that you say has to be this ironclad statement that someone else comes along with and is like, you're wrong because I know this, that, and the other. And it's so unproductive for having like actual conversation. I am totally on board for hearing someone tell me why they think I'm wrong, but like, let's be civil. You know, I'll listen. I'll hear you out. I'll listen to it, but let's be civil while we do this. And Twitter does not facilitate that. It just gets ugly on Twitter, and so quickly did it go from a couple of like back and forths to then some people getting a bit heated and then insults, and I had to step out of it pretty quick. Zorak says, unfortunately, this is the internet. Everything is a personal attack. Yeah, that's how people tend to take it. And to be fair, it's quite easy to read into that. I catch myself. I like watch myself on Twitter. I pay attention to how I'm thinking and feeling, and I can get quite naturally defensive. Like someone's like, well, that thing that you said, this, that, and the other, and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh, calm down. It's okay. Think it through. Oh yeah, they do actually have a point there. You know, like you gotta like pay attention to yourself. It's in all of us. It's in all of us. You know, we just some people are able to notice it and tune out, and other people's not. Equal Cosmos says, honestly, I love looking at internet arguments and laughing at them. I mean, if you're getting a good thing out of it, like a genuinely good thing, then that's cool. But like, is that laughing at it negativity? Because when I look at people arguing online, I tend to just get disappointed these days. It's like people tend to just talk past each other, and it's so unproductive and so negative. And that negativity, I just have less and less energy for it these days. And if I think of how I might have once laughed at people arguing like that, I would look back on that now and say that that's like a negative energy, you know? It's almost like a way of dealing with it, but that was just me. I mean, maybe think it over. Like, I only say this because if someone else maybe sees it the same way, it's a good idea to realise. But if it's all positive, if you are just having a laugh with it, then that's cool, I guess. No argument is worth the time and energy spent getting angry about what a stranger said about anything, says that one fangirl. Yeah, absolutely. That's the other thing. It's just like, who are these people? They're not in your life. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just all on Twitter, and as soon as, if it were in real life, people wouldn't even be talking to each other like that. It's all so strange and bizarre. We've got a noise in here from Galactic Will 7, who's doing the cheers and throwing those bits. No message with this one though, so thank you, Will. I appreciate it. If you do have a message, I'll look out for it in chat. Let's see what people think about Twitter as we're talking about it. Every action has a positive and negative reaction or outcome, says CGT. Has a positive and negative reaction or outcome. I mean, not so sure that makes sense in my mind. Online, you can get both a negative and positive reaction to something you said. You know, the thing that we were talking about, because there's been a lot of discussion about the mass shootings again, I don't want to get too much into that, but it all started with Neil deGrasse Tyson, who I really like. I like the guy. I listened to his Star Talk show with Chuck Nice, who is hilarious. The two of them together are just a chuckle fest. It's amazing. And I love their science show. Now, what he was tweeting out was basically saying, hey, here's how many people die from like gun-related deaths, and here's how many people die from the flu and other preventable causes. And I understand what he's trying to say there. He's trying to put things into perspective. You can go around with a fear of something that is actually far less likely to endanger you or, you know, be an actual problem in your life. But what I think, you know, it's all right to say that, but at the same time, I think we should also acknowledge that certain types of death are more horrific than others, and that needs to be considered in the conversation, I believe, so that we can identify when we're using logic and when we're using emotion, because we are emotional creatures when we make decision. Now, because this kicks off into an argument, I had so many people like trying to pick apart what I was saying rather than try and hear something in it, which is what I think you should always do. And I actually agreed with like a fair amount of the people that were trying to pick apart what I said, because I both see his point of view and then I look at people who think about it differently, and I understand that, yeah, you know, we are emotional creatures. It causes us to look at things in different ways. And so, yeah, someone eventually said something about that again, like, this is what can be great about conversation and listening to one another. Someone had a really unique perspective on there. Out of all the horrible comments that were being tossed around, this one caught my eye, which is saying that although you can point out something like the flu kills more people than gun violence does in America per year, like, we've had a long time to figure out the cure for the flu and we can't do it. So, like, what does that mean? What does it mean when you weigh it up against something that we can do something about? I thought it was a pretty clever point, but I don't want to get too deep into that stuff. I just kind of wanted to highlight the nature of the discussion just being so toxic and people not wanting to learn from one another. I don't want to talk with people on Twitter and come out of it like, I have the answer, I am now right. It's like, it's always an ongoing process of trying to listen and learn more and have a more developed and nuanced opinion, you know? That's basically it. That's my takeaway from that. Looking at chat, I might just be talking to myself. There's like one or two people talking on it. People are asking, why am I breaking blocks and placing them? I guess it's because I think there isn't a block there, and there isn't. Yeah, so you've got to place one alongside it before you place that, you know? Thanks for the peeps. Let me know you're listening. That's cool. That's cool. I know some of you out there are enjoying it. It's just, you know, chat tends to do that. I tend to waffle, and then by the time I'm done waffling, I look up and all the people like interacting on it have sort of gone. We got a noise in here from Galactic Will doing more cheers and bits, saying, I love your videos, you inspire me, thanks. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. I'm glad that you're inspired, and thank you so much for your contribution to the channel with the cheers and bits. We've got some replies coming through now. I'm going to be very picky about where we go with this conversation, though. So, Artemia says, yeah, I don't go on Twitter, so I don't have much to say, but I do feel what he said came off callous during a sensitive time for people. That's why it became such a fire pit. Yeah, and this is why, you know, I said that we should consider the emotional reality of the situation, because, I mean, I think, I personally, you know, I think you can discuss anything at any time. I'm fine with him saying that, but I could totally see how it could be interpreted that way. Again, like, considering the emotional aspect, that we're emotional creatures, some people would find it difficult to start talking about this stuff at this particular time. So the next thing that we got to do is probably get those observers in place pretty quick. This is actually like really challenging. I did not expect this thing to be so difficult. I did pick up the slabs. We got more blocks. That's good. We've got more slime blocks. We've got all the slime blocks, and then we need the observers as well. So we've got everything we need on our hotbar. It's now sort of about how we're going to place these. We've also got to consider what direction these get placed in. Some of them need to be placed from the underside. This is going to be mad to build. Absolute madness. Okay. Well, I think we will We'll use slime blocks to place the other blocks because then we get to punch them out, right? So we start off with a little bit of that. Then, nope, did it wrong. Then we've got to swing round to the back. Place this in here. 3 times over. And then we've got our... Yeah, we're going to have to use slime block again. So I kind of brought just enough to get the job done. I think I really should have brought a lot more. Now, when you first place an observer, that is actually not going to create a signal, if I remember correctly. Oh, I thought we weren't going to make it. So, I hate having to test it like this. But, if we do that... Got that totally wrong. I always seem to remember, or not remember what way around this is. Okay, let's try that. What goes between these? Nothing. Okay. So as long as nothing gets placed there, it should be alright. I've got to say, this is a bit like nail biting. Just at some point I could accidentally activate this and it'll just be terrible. It would have likely to have been easier to start at the top. Hindsight is 20/20, says Zurek. There's no reason we couldn't sort of get up to the top now and do it, right? The problem is, building all this up here first requires you to place a whole bunch of other blocks sort of all around it, and I wasn't really prepared for that. Like, if I put blocks above it, then when I break the blocks above it, then it's going to create a signal. So, really what I need to do now is build that bit, and then put that there, put that here, break that, okay, and that's it. When we get to that layer, we'll do that again. So I can do that all the way across. I can also do this over here as well. So let's bring that down and do both those things at the same time, I guess. Whew, it's going to take a while, peeps. It's going to take a while. We got noises in the ear. We got JFM179 resubscribing for... just resubscribing. Not even just subscribing. Why did I say resubscribing? It's because I got my head in this project now. I've got to focus and concentrate. That's what I got to do. So we'll start to divvy these tasks up a little bit now. We're going to do all of this first, then we'll move on to the observers, then the stuff behind it. If you break it down like that, you can make sure you're focusing on each little bit at a time. So we've also got Wobzinator. Uh-oh, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Wobzinator is here. Did that work? Huh. Wobzinator is here, resubscribing for 33 months. Wobzinator, thank you ever so much for your support, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're entertained. Hope you're having a good time hanging out with us. We also got Marshmallow 353. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you, Marshmallow. Also, Orange Tsunami 07. Thank you ever so much, Orange Tsunami. Hope you are entertained. Having a good time. Cool. Let's move on to the next talking topic of the stream. So many people online, says McAdoo. Yeah, loads of peeps online. Awesome. Always good to see. Might mean the server can get a little bit herky-jerky, but let's fingers crossed and hope it holds out for now while we're streaming. Let's continue placing these blocks, eh? Please say Season 6 isn't ending anytime soon, says dberg99. Season 6 isn't ending anytime soon. There you go, I said it. Place all slime blocks, then place all the slabs, maybe. I think we'll be fine placing. Oh right, I see what you mean. Oh, I'm happy doing it like one at a time as we go across like this. That works for me. I'm cool with it, yo. I'm cool with it, yo. Right, what was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, so I watched something on Netflix today and yesterday, really inspiring, called Iron Cowboy. It's about this guy who does 50 Iron Men in 50 states in 50 days. An Iron Man is where you swim for, I think, 2.5 miles. Then you do 100 miles on a bike. and then you do 24 miles on running on your feet. And that is absolutely bonkers. And it was so inspiring to watch, so amazing, like this test of endurance he put himself through. And it got me thinking a little bit, like, oh, maybe I want to get back into running and push myself a little bit. And his mother does 5k in 5 days, which I thought was really cool. And I thought maybe that's something I should do. I should try and do a couple of these endurance things, right? I mean, starting with 5k in 5 days probably ain't too much, but it's a good place to start. I never really did like running back to back. I'd always give myself like a day's rest at least. So yeah, like I'm kind of like really feeling motivated to try that now. However, I was sort of training or trying to really increase my stamina and endurance for cycling, and I've really enjoyed doing that. I've even been thinking about getting a road bike. In fact, saying it out loud just feels so right. I've had a hybrid for like 6 years or something, and more than ever do I see the need for the next level of cycling gear. Like now I find myself starting to like tuck and put my head down when I cycle, just because I can actually feel the draft disappearing a little bit as I go. Matt Ratsy says, how's your shoulder? My shoulder's doing all right. I've again like had to scale back all of the working out that I was doing. Haven't done anything with my shoulder apart from like recovery training for 2 weeks, and I think doing something like getting into running as well might help me take my mind off working out for a bit and just give it an extra week or two, you know? Got a nice message in chat from Marshmallow there. Thank you. Appreciate it. X, are you considering joining the 77 raid? What's the 77 raid? Is Doc M doing a raid? What's going on here? What happened to your shoulder, says Professor Aggressor. Long story short, just one day working out, all of a sudden it kind of like seized up, and I was like, yikes, this hurts. And had a long recovery period. Everything was going good, getting back into it. Really kind of helped me learn a lot more about working out. Kind of went back to basics, worked on my form, and learned a lot more about the importance of warming up and how to warm up properly. And then one day it kind of crept back again. Just this one day I could feel it all again, and once again I was doing sort of vaguely unrelated moves to my shoulder. But you know, the problem with your body is that everything is connected. I think the problem is something's tight. My physio reckons it's my pecs. One of my pecs is tight, and so I have to do a lot of pec stretches. And now that I do a lot of pec stretches, I can start to feel that there is like a tightness in there that needs working on. And maybe that's what causes it. Maybe that's what strains the muscles. So, we need to get rid of that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure where or what the injury was to an extent. But, yeah, I've been trying to recover from it so I can get back into it. And I absolutely love it. I love all exercise and working out. And I found another really great video about exercise and the benefits of it, and I'm going to put that on my knowledge page soon. That's another one that I'd really like people to see. I can't recommend it enough. I really do think it's magic. If they could put exercise into a pill, if they could make it a drug, everyone would take it. There's like practically no downsides apart from injury, right? You can injure yourself, you just have to warm up and be smart and learn how to do that. But yeah, I mean the effects of exercise is just wonderful, and this video kind of went like real deep into some aspects that I hadn't even considered or known about. Like apparently exercise really helps you learn and get smarter as well, because it just has so many positive effects to your body. It's fantastic, and I love it. Don't use drugs, kids, says Jojo Flies. Unless it's an exercise pill. Just wondering, does Asuma have a dogo? What is a dogo? Doggo? Do you mean a dog? A companion? Oh, I was listening to something about dogs as well. God, I love listening to podcasts, right? Just love listening to like his stuff about the world. And this video I listened to was about dogs. and the history of evolution alongside them. And it goes so far back that there's theories that reckon that we might have never really like taken off and succeeded in the way we have on this planet without dogs alongside us, which I thought was fascinating. Interesting theory. Joe Rogan and Bernie, question mark, says Joe the Pro. Yeah, I woke up today. I went for a really long walk this morning. Really strident long walk, which I enjoyed. And I woke up, I saw that on my feed, saw the Bernie and Joe podcast, and I was like, there we go, long walk, gonna listen to all of that in one go. And it was good, it was alright. I've heard a lot of what Bernie has to say before, and kind of just reaffirmed all of his stances on things. It was good to listen to. Peeps keep going on about Raid 77 in chat. I mean, Doc isn't even online. I'm not sure what's going on right here. X is a podcast, says Blues Wolf. I think podcasting is definitely something I want to move towards. I really do enjoy waffling. And apparently some of y'all seem to like listening. Now let's check this out. What's the numbers say? My goodness me. 1,450 peeps have tuned in to hear X waffle. I can't believe it. I hope you're entertained. Be sure to hit the follow button while you're here as well. Get notified of when I stream on Twitch. Hermitcast, says Nisom. That was a Iskau and Ren thing, wasn't it? I love ideas like that. You know, when you're a full-time YouTuber and you're playing on a server like Hermitcraft, you're putting in the hours, and it's actually quite difficult to make other things work around this. Like, for me to get out stuff like myth busting in between Hermitcraft, like that's a real like bit of focus right there. Got to make sure I manage my time and all of that. And then there's all these other things that I'd love to do. Oh, I'd love to make a podcast. You know, you just don't quite have the time for them. And I know what it's like. Like, it's a great idea, but it must be so difficult to keep it up, keep it going. We all love hearing you waffle, X, says Mega Destroyer. Thank you, Mega. I would listen to an Assume podcast as Blue the J Gamer. You're kind of listening to one right now. Maybe I should this is totally an alright idea. I should get like an Assume Eclipse channel and just get people to grab the parts where I waffle about like a little topic, something that's current, and then get it clipped. That actually sounds like a pretty clever idea. You know, like, it's no extra effort on me, and maybe those clips gather some traction, and maybe it can help lead this whole talky thing we're doing here in a new... That's a really good idea. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, I had a chat with my YouTube manager today, and I was talking to them about my frustrations with not being able to expand the operation of my channel. Like, I want to get an editor. I want to get in people who can help me be a little bit more productive. And when I say editor, by the way, I'm not on about having someone else edit my videos just to do various bits and bobs. Like, every now and then there might be some sort of event or something that I record that I don't really want to sit through and edit, and it would be really great to have some help, because otherwise I might just discard that. And he was telling me about how a YouTuber called CJP Gray, I can never remember the initials, but a lot of you know that guy, he makes some cool videos, about how they essentially created like a little bit of something for people in the community to edit. Because I was saying how if I am to put out an open letter to my community, I'm going, and this always happens, I'm going to get a lot of young people saying, I don't know how to edit, but I'm willing to learn, and that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, almost thought I was going to fall down. And so when you try and do stuff like that, you end up just with a lot of, like, you know, you've got to get through all these emails or whatever it is, and just a lot of them just are those emails, and it makes it difficult and frustrating. But then when you try and go outside of your community, when you try and go to the website that has editors, they're not going to be Minecraft editors. They're going to be people that don't really understand the game. And that then is frustrating, because you don't want to really have to teach someone the ins and outs of this game and how things are done. So it's someone from your own community who's going to understand your videos because they watch them and know what kind of content, you know, you're looking for, right? But then we had this idea, really fantastic. Like I said, this other YouTuber did it. And I'm going to do it, not with this that you're seeing right now, but I will do it at some point with a replay mod file. I'm going to put a replay mod file out there. I'll probably talk about it through my second channel. And I'll be like, here, you can download this replay mod of me playing Minecraft and doing a thing, and you know, make it as cool as you can. I'll probably have a few other questions that go along with it, and then send it back to me, and then I can see what people can do with the replay mod, because I would really love to just up the value of my videos by being like, I didn't have enough time to turn this into like a little replay mod but if you could do that for me, then I can edit it into my video and give it more value that way. And it's just a really clever idea, because you know, the people that are watching will know my style, know what I look for, and they'll be able to show if they've got those skills or not. And I just thought, yeah, fantastic. So that will probably happen at some point soon. Camping Meerkat there are offering up some help. You know, when it comes to the editing thing, if you've got a portfolio, examples, feel free to contact me via email. Again, only if you have skills and whatnot. I will probably end up doing something a little bit official, but I'm happy to talk to people about it. You know, if you have a chat with someone and you get a good feeling, then that might be a way to move forward. But yeah, there's two positions there that I could expand what I do with. A replay mods person and an editor. And I feel like if I had those things, I would just be able to bring about extra value to the channel. And when I say value, I'm talking about like taking the grind out of what I do so that I can focus on the creativity. And I really do think that will benefit the videos massively. It's kind of like the next way to go. You missed a piston, says Golden Shooter. I don't think I did. I think if you're talking about that one, we just haven't got to it yet, but we're about to. Oh, I hope stuff doesn't start spawning on here. That would be bad. iCody says, what does this machine do? It might break Hermitcraft is what it does. It might break Hermitcraft, literally. Cool, right, let's keep doing this. Then we got that one there. Two to the side, and that's looking fantastic. Are there any blocks below all of that? No. I thought this would be kind of quick. I'm amazed actually at how long this is taking. This is really quite crazy, isn't it? And I hope we don't run out of slime blocks. I got my ender chest, and that's got a whole extra stack in, so no worry to worry about that. A little drowned hanging out down there in the distance. We had a noise in the ear, by the way, 4 minutes ago. Sorry for lapsing there. Been waffling and waffling. Night Reaper 1989 here for donations, saying X waffles great with syrup. Oh, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Do you know what? I'm not a fan of syrup. Not a fan of syrup. I have waffle-like pancakes, I guess you say. Scotch pancakes. Love Scotch pancakes. And I can't ever have them with something sugary. I always have them with natural yogurt. Oh man, do they fill you up? I do enjoy my food. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go down the food talk road. Zodiac says, you know, you banned Evil because he wanted to destroy the server, and now, hey, how are you any better? Building something that might break Hermitcraft. It's in the name of science and building farms that we do this. This will advance Hermitcraft kind with glorious amounts of leather, if all goes to plan. If it doesn't, then I'm in trouble, probably. Do you make the pancakes with sugar, says Taubar? I mean, based on how many calories they are, I get the impression that they don't put a lot of sugar in. They don't taste like they've got a lot of sugar in, but I don't make them myself. I just buy them from the store. And if I could make them myself, which I really don't have the time for more cooking, I would definitely do them without sugar in. Because just the taste of it, I find so much stuff is just tasty without sugar anyway. It's just, sugar kind of like nulls your sensitivity to it. It's like a double-sided sword, right? Yes, it makes things tasty, but it also dulls your sensitivity to other things. Like, what was it I was eating earlier? I had some cherry tomatoes, right? So I love salads. I've got to say, I think salad is probably my all-time favourite food. I love tucking into a salad. And I pretty much, most days I'll eat a salad that I've made, right? If you get the right little bit of dip with it, it's really nice. I used to go with hummus. Then I learned how rich in calories it was, and I decided to try some things like mint and pea dip. And then lentil dali is one I've been trying lately, really nice. Mix it in with some chopped up rocket lettuce, or, you know, like, let's see, what do I put in it? Peppers, cucumber, celery, radishes, beetroot is gorgeous. But today I had some cherry tomatoes and I forgot to put them in when I was making all my salads. So I chucked them in on top and I just had like a salad with a bowl of like cherry tomatoes over the top, and I just started tucking into them. And I was like, oh my god, these cherry tomatoes are so tasty. I couldn't stop eating them. They were like Maltesers or something. I just kept popping in another one. I was like, one more. They were so tasty. God, I'm getting too excited about food now. I need to calm down. Calm down, X. Jeez, I'm getting hungry. We got a noise from Bellana T, resubscribing for 10 months in a row, saying 10 months of fun and great discussions. Thanks, X. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Yeah, you've reminded me though. I'm dead serious about doing a clips thing, and it'd be so easy for you just to. Someone's posted a giant Pepe the Frog in chat. Great, well done. That'll probably get banned and removed. If anyone wants to like take my live stream, edit out the bits you like, and then re-upload it, then send it to me. Feel free to do that, because I think that's an avenue I'd like to pursue actually. So I wouldn't mind finding a clips person to put into the team. The team, air quotes, because I've got quite a few people working for me on various things at the moment. Yeah, and I feel like that where we're at right now, that's kind of like the way to go with all these different ideas, is to start to bring in help and start to, what's the word for it? Mediate, is it? Start to mediate some of these things. Call it X Clips. I don't know what it'll be. It might be a new channel. It might literally just be a new channel and focus on the clips and the tags and whatnot, because that would be the idea, right? It would be to sort of like take parts of the live stream that are interesting like that and then bring them to a wider audience just by, you know, the YouTube algorithm essentially. But hey, you know, if it's a lot of work to find people, so if someone out there's like, oh, I'd love to do that, then just do it, show it to me, and if that could be a way we could get started. I could be like, I like the way you've done this, let's talk. Anyway, let's got a noise in the air quickly. Antster resubscribing for 7 months in a row. Antster, thank you ever so much for 7 months of support. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the stream. And bam, one more been placed there, right there. Do definitely not call it X Clips. Why is that? Is that the name of something else already? Anyway, like I was gonna say, let's take it to chat and see what chat is saying right now. Piston on your left, says Transient Chicken. Let's have a look. Did I miss anything anywhere? Oh, I think I missed a bit way over here. Yes, one. Oh, right. This one I probably missed for a while then, and had assumed or thought that I'd placed it. Good God. Right. I'm going to try and get Mumbo to join me when we fire this thing off, by the way. I think the only way to do this bit is to sacrifice some slime blocks. Including that one. Always try and get them back, but hey, we need a magnet in this game. This is why we need a magnet right here. Boop, straight back into your inventory. Good stuff. Okay. Simply Cyrus 79 has resubscribed 2 months in a row. Simply Cyrus, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. I appreciate it and hope you are enjoying the stream. What is this contraption, says that pixel. It is a machine to grief the Hermitcraft server and destroy it. Or just this little area here. Okay, there we go. I think that's all of this layer done. We did all of part of the next bit from one side to the other. Now this is the bit, oh look at that, that's going to be a nightmare. Because I have to be underneath to place all of that. So essentially to place every single one of these, I kind of need to come back with a platform below, which is fine, I guess. These ones here, will they get activated? If we build it right, I don't think they will, because... yeah, they won't, will they? I mean, it's just got to be careful placing blocks in front of them. Whenever I'm near an observer, I now need to be dead careful. Like, placing that there doesn't activate this. If it did, I'll probably cry, because I would have just broken everything. Ah, now, I almost did that wrong. Do you know why? Because I would have had to have broken the block after. That's not how we do it here. So, I need to come back to this space and kind of hit it from there. Yeah, there we go. And that one stays there on the side, doesn't it? Craziness. Apple Authority says breaking. Evil X assume avoids Twitter. Brilliant. Night Reaper 1989 is here with a donation saying, X, most of us know you love the Doom series of games, but did you ever play any other old DOS classics like Blackstone, Wolfenstein, or Catacombs, or any others? I played a lot of DOS games when I was a kid, and over time I've actually gone back and tried to find them and check them out again. And I do actually plan on showing a lot of them over time. We were getting into a bit of like a nostalgia series here on YouTube, and sorry, on Twitch even, and then that kind of got interrupted just by getting back into Minecraft stuff, really. So that is like no more at the moment. Is that a piston? Right, so now we're actually using just these ones. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to place a block here and here. This could all be over with just like one misclick. Dude, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. At some point, I plan on getting back into the nostalgia series here on Twitch. Definitely going to finish playing Command & Conquer. Got a few other games sort of planned as well here and there. It'll be good times when we get back to that. But yeah, and actually one of the games is the other thing I was going to say. There's this one game that I'd like, every now and then I will just spend like half an hour to an hour just getting into that space in your mind where you're like fixated on something. And there's this old game, I never remembered the name of it. And I sort of fixated on it for ages, right? I would go through these old DOS archives, looking at every single name, hoping that one would kind of grab my attention. That's it, that's that game, that weird game that I remember. And after years of every now and then doing that, not so long ago, I actually found it, and it was well anticlimactic. I was like, I found it. Yay, I guess. You know, it was just like, oh, it's over. Oh, look. I think literally all we've got to do is that layer. All right, let's go to the front. So all of these observers face downwards, which makes them a pain in the bum to place for several reasons. So then we have, oh jeez, almost fell off. We have to put this here, which I'll do, and then we'll probably end the time lapse because the time lapse has gone on for a while, and we'll do the observers after. Well, depending on the time, I'm going to have a look at how long we stream for. I might just finish that myself at some point, you know, and save that inevitable derp for off camera, so I don't have to have all of you mock me. I can see it coming. I can see it coming a mile away. Derp of the century. Technically, they face upwards. The arrows point downwards, though, is what I'll say. YCNT Sifs is here, resubscribed 4 months, saying, you can't say this. Oh, I see it now. You can't say this. And I literally can't. I see it in the name now. Brilliant. I will forget that by the next time I read your name, I assure you. But if I don't, it'll be a miracle. Thank you ever so much for the 4 months. Appreciate it ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream and entertained. Right, not many more blocks to go now, and we move over to the Floor is Lava game. I plan on making a level with all of you. I say making, the floor layout has already been done, but we get to kind of design the redstone and the challenge a little bit, which I think will be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. Now just placing the slime blocks here. Woo! Kaivet Kitty says, just joined, are you making the flying water source maker? Yes, we are. It is the grief machine. The machine of the grief with the water and the flooding. And the crying mushrooms. I bet you there'll be more of them over there. I meant the observer's little faces are up, says Peter OCC. You could argue that that is the definition of face up in a way, couldn't you? I mean, their faces are literally up. flying saucer. This is an identified flying object. It's identified because we created it. So, hey look, I missed a slime block back there. Oh, and redstone blocks, but those are the last things we should probably put in anyway. Because I saw how Mumbo activated the machine. I think he just puts in a redstone block at the back and then it goes. So, last block, and we're done. Haha, take that. I hope there wasn't like an odd block up there. No, I don't think there was. I hadn't left one off the top of this. Good. Good, good, good. Let's pick all of these back up. So we had slime blocks to spare. 12 of them left over. Very cool. You left a slime block that needs removing, says Buster Atlas. Well, now's the time for the replay to log off. Log off, replay. Any missed blocks? I feel like I'm not seeing a thing here. Oh yeah, do you know what else we can do? Loaded schematics. No, that's not the one. Schematic placement. Configure. Material list. I expected to... There we go. Missing 0. Right. All of those are missing, as expected. No sticky pistons. 51 observers to be placed. And 3 blocks. So, 51 observers sounds like a lot. Let's see them. Where are they? So did I miss some at a lower level? That would be bad. Reckons 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 to the middle. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 40. Doesn't feel like 51, does it? And there's definitely no more. Let's go check out below. Oh! Jeez! Jeez Louise! I can place those quite easily. Good thing we noticed them. So there's some hidden underneath. Right, but that's cool. That's cool. That's fine by me. I'm good with that. Let's put the... Oh, apparently I brought... Oh yeah, we've got to place 50 of them. I might as well leave this here because it's for this project, right? I might as well leave it here. But now we're going to leave this cursed area. It's not cursed. It's quite alright. We got a noise in the ear from NoMal71. NoMal, thank you ever so much for 4 months of support. Resubscribing there. Do appreciate you. Hope you're entertained. X, the end of the scaffold slime needs removing. I will double triple check everything. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to leave it like that for now. So, by the way, 1,600 peeps tuning in. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I appreciate you. While I'm F5ing it here, saying hello, I'm going to quickly go in and edit the pre... Oh god, I thought I just deleted it. No, I didn't. I'm going to rename the... what was this thing? Grief machine. Just renaming the replay. So I can look at it and go, that's the one. That is the one, my friends. Right. Let's go Tesco. Not literally. Not literally going to Tesco. Did you really think we were? Is it the wrong way around, says Orbiter Fold? Oh! Oh my goodness me, don't say that. Oh, Jesus. I think it might be. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All the pistons faced one direction, but they pulled. Oh, you've got... Why does this happen after I build it all? Why? Every time. It's never at the beginning. Oh, you're stressing me out. You're stressing me out. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. You're stressing me out. Let's go find out. Okay. Oh, I really think it went that way now. Oh, my goodness me. Why do I torture myself like this? I forget how to start this thing. It's not that. It's got to be that one, right? No. Isn't this evidence of something? It's got to be that one there, then. And I could have swore you had that, so then maybe you give this one... I think you just give this one an update. Let's go glazed Glazed are my eyeballs in despair. Oh! No! No! Why? How many years have I been playing this game? Oh, that doesn't even stop it. Oh. Ah. The anger is real. Why? Why does it take someone in chat to say that after I finish? Were you waiting? Were you waiting to torture me? Is that how it goes? No. 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 Okay. I'm over it. Seems like every time I play this game, I do that. I do that. Yes, I do. I'll have to make the most of it. Just make the most of it. That's what you do. When life gives you lemons, you know. Oh, we're logged in with the wrong account. Rubbing salt in the wounds, are we now? Rubbing salt in those wounds. When life gives you lemons, say that quote that everyone always says. Jeez. Gino Machino is here subscribing. Thank you ever so much, Gino. Widget KC has resubscribed for 2 months. Jess PK77 is here, throwing the cheers and the bits. We've also got Uwe7654 resubscribed for 8 months, saying, "Hi X, keep doing what you're doing. I love watching your videos and streams." We've also got none other than Manex Boy resubscribing for 32 months in a row, saying 32, half a stack of subs. Indeed, indeed. Thank you ever so much for your support, dude. I appreciate it. We also have Andre Akia. I believe it is Andre Akia here with the 4 and the 3. Gift in subs. How generous of you. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. My goodness me, gifting 10 subs. Appreciate you doing that ever so much. If you now hear your name being read out loud, feel free to throw and assume a love heart into chat for Andre and say thanks because they are gifting subs. So I'm reading out the names. We got Heech Itakao TV, Beast 55 Hun, Gerard Pashas, Taubar, H1 Rule Live, JTC 22 Gold, Diplomatics, QIX Man, or Mar even, Dan ODH 16, and Solo Bullet. You're all now subscribers thanks to Andre. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you ever so much. And Stoneman Gaming has subscribed, and Crispy Rice PC is here resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for the resubscription. Truly appreciated. Thank you, peeps. In the words of Cave Johnson, when life gives you lemons, get mad and make life take the lemons back. I like it, Drake. I like it. We also got the Black Ranger PL here with a donation saying, "I feel your ex, but it was like the ultimate derp, I'm afraid. It's one press of the dirt button for every block on that flying machine." How many derps should it be? How many derps? Where's Spangle with a derp spreadsheet? How many is it going to be? This is a terrible way to keep count because I'm not counting. I'm looking at the screen. That might be too many. What are we at? 34, 36? I can't quite read it. It's so tiny. Yep, keep going. 43 derps. Would you like to know why? Because the replay was 43 minutes long. You know, I was over there for 43 minutes. That's 43 minutes of pure derp. Okay. Who thinks that's fair in chat? Who thinks that's fair? That's what I'd like to know. People are saying I think it's fair. That's good. That's what I like to hear. Then you'll also think it's fair that none of you noticed either. Oh, didn't see that coming, did ya? Hey, where were you when I was placing those blocks? Where were you? You didn't even notice. To be fair, I was the one that went into the world and used the machine beforehand. Why? I can't believe how many times. Soon be Christmas. That always makes me happy, that. Soon be Christmas. It'll soon be Christmas, peeps. We won't even remember this. It'll be buried by time and dust. Father of Apocalypse is here with a nation saying, I feel sorry for you, X, but hey, look on the bright side. Now you get to do it all over again. Yay! Also, False is doing a makeover for your flower farm you made with Python right now. I have seen it and it looks amazing. It was in the recap, and I guess if she's working on it right now, it's probably on a live stream. So why don't we take a little detour and go check that out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. By the way, I haven't resized my screen, have I? I need to resize it. Because the hot bars cross off. I hear ya. Your hot bar be cross off. Jeez. It'd be a croissant. That's sort of... Oh, goodness me. That's not how you do it. Okay, I feel like I'm just going to go into full derpy madness mode at the moment. Anything can happen now. There's so many online you should play Siege of Doom. Yeah, I think the problem is a couple of us are streaming though, right? So, that will kind of get in the way. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yes, I saw this. That's awesome. Oh, geez, lag spike. Let's find a perch. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. Is there a proper entrance as well? Because I think me and Python just had a ladder. A rickety... Ah. Right. So that takes you up and this takes you down. I like it. Whoa. Water stream? Did I see a name tag a second ago? What's going on here? Is this... This is something else. What on earth is this? Maybe this isn't the flower farm actually right here. Maybe this goes to the flower farm? No, this is Tango's storage from when he was doing the big dig. So that's not actually it, believe it or not. We got Belfred Joe doing some cheers, throwing those bits, saying, when life hands you lemons, you better make some lemonade, or you could use them for cooking. Hell, you could sell them and get paid. My brother's song called Lemons. I'm now singing it in my head. When life gives you lemons, you better make lemonade, or you could use them for cooking. Hell, you could use them to get paid. Yes, that's great. That's probably not how the song goes. Probably not how the song goes at all. I mean, imagine if it was a death metal song. My goodness me, it would sound very different. Oh, this might be it, but ladders are slow. Ladders are slow. Complain. Noise, noise, noise. Oh, it just goes nowhere. It's a trap. False is trying to kill me. Quick, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, you scamp. Right. We're off now. We're off. We've been distracted. Thank you so much, Belfred Joe, for the cheers and bits. I appreciate it. Some lemon screams, says Talbar. Lemon screams. Peeps are saying dig. I'm not going to dig for it. False has probably got some plans going on there, right? Look at this area. Wow, the boats! The boats! Oh my goodness me. I think False is killing it this season. I really do. She's lately just, well, actually I think she's been doing it all season, but really embracing the whole build everywhere, and now it's really starting. Look at this. Gorgeous. Really starting to shape up the whole place, you know. Okay, let's get her moving. Like, here's another amazing False build. Let's go find a portal. We've got to get back to the 1.14 Hermit Lands. Hermit Lands is where we're going. Hermit Lands needs a theme song now. These are incredible, says Lizzie Bess. Absolutely, yeah. Come on. There we go. Let's get her flying up here. Good. We're going to try and do it with just the rockets today, peeps. Because I don't need you to agree with me. No, we don't need to use the boat. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez. What music do you use for your live stream, says Ian Amato. The music that you're listening to right now, believe it or not. Listen to C418. I use some other artists as well. I'm being cheeky again. Ask Scar or Stress to make a theme song for Hermitland. What if I wanted to make one? I could bust out my guitar and play some sweet riffs. Is this C418? Yes, it is, Makahui. It's written in the bottom left of the screen. Hi, Asuma. WhatsApp, says Lobo Bland. Is that supposed to be what's up or literally WhatsApp? I don't know. I would use instrumental music, says Coremaster. No, we need a jingle. You know, Hermitland, Hermitland, the place where you can play. Yeah, that was terrible. I know. I know. First time tuning into a live stream. Really enjoying it so far. This is Prelude. I'm glad you are. Glad you are. Thanks for tuning in. Peeps, be sure to hit the follow guy. I have no idea how Guy got in there. Be sure to hit the follow button. That's an amazing reason to hit follow right there, because you'll catch more ridiculousness coming out of my brain space. Jeez, follow Guy. What's going on up there, eh? What's going on up there? It's the old multitasking. It's the old trying to read messages in chat. I was trying to read Guy's message, okay? It got me all kerfuffled. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right. Ugh. Off we go. Everybody dubs sometimes. Yeah, Susuma. That sounds so weird to say that. That's literally how Doc M says my name. Susuma there in chat. Not me. Someone else. Similar name. That's all it is. Right, let's get right into this then. So, I know exactly what we've got to do. Just got to start doing it, really. Over here, we've got to rip out some land. Ka-cha! Get ripped out. That's the beginning of the area, the course, whatever we're going to call it. And then we need to build a redstone clock over here, just like the last one. Noise in my ear. Can you imagine if it said that every time? Instead of getting a noise in my ear, it was just me saying, noise in my ear. It'd be so weird, wouldn't it? Angel Maker 1209 is here doing cheers and throwing bits with no message. Angel Maker, thank you ever so much for your cheers and bits. I appreciate you supporting the channel that way. If you did have a message, I'll be looking out for it in chat. Thank you again. Everybody derps would be the perfect parody, says Darth. Oh, it has already been parodied, my friend. It has already been parodied. Just look up the episode called Everybody Derps. I want to go back and watch that now. I'm actually going to put that on my post-stream notes. Everybody derps. I'm going to just go back and watch the beginning of that because it makes me laugh every single time. Okay, so we've got to get out the old redstone blocks. And we've got to put the old redstone with the old repeaters and the thing and the wahoozle and the doodah. Okay, I think actually we just need... What do we need? Let's go have a look. So we're going to build this circuit again. Yeah, I might need to take a screenshot of this. I might need to take a screenshot. Probably makes sense to work my way back, so we'll start with that right there. The old pulse lengthener. So we need some stone bricks, redstone, and repeaters. We've got all of that. Check, check, check. You know? And then we need a regular piston. Do I have any? I have one regular piston. Perfect. And a block of sand. Don't forget that block of sand now. Just the one, just the one. There we go. When season 7 question mark says Amalsi Raffoli. After season 6, obviously. Jeez. Obviously. Right, that's not the beginning. The beginning is actually over here, isn't it? So let's get the shovel back on the hotbar. Is night rolling around already? It's always night time, it feels like. It's always night time. So yeah, this thing just needs to be activated by multiple pulse lengtheners. And there was a reason it looked a bit quirky before, is because I think that's the way we do it. Yeah, I'm really bad actually at trying to like keep an image of something in my head. Let's go sleep in the bed quickly. Why would someone want to start a new season so soon, says Moisty Fies. Oh, I love that. I love that they like never clicked until I finished saying it. It's like, oh, no, we were doing it correctly. We need 4 after that. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's one of the pleasures of playing a long season. We're deep into the end game now. We've almost built all of the farms, and look at how it's like pushing everyone to do really cool stuff. This is where the season starts, in my opinion. I feel like the season started after the Civil War. Like, by then we were all really well established, and then lots of crazy stuff happened. So yeah, that's the input, and we're probably going to go for a shorter pulse length on this one, because we want to have a bigger challenge each time. So I think we'll double check what the other one was, but that might suffice. It might suffice, using fancy language. People just want a world download, says Yumi OW. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. That's the trick. All right, so we'll backtrack from there to create the input. That's good. Yeah, this thing is 4, 4, and 2. So we'll probably do 4 and 4, have 8, and put a piece of redstone between. I'm good with that. So I need 2 more regular pistons and a redstone block, and I'm going to forget everything by the time we do the next thing. Where am I going to get my supplies from? I need some redstone dust, I need some logs. Where are my logs at? I probably left them in my base. Oh, jeez. I was in a rush trying to do something earlier. I was trying to get some sticks. And I probably left my logs there. Great. Great. I guess what I'll do is a little bit of chopper action. Ugh! So I doubt all of these trees need to be here, right? And we only need a few, so let's grab one. Oh, is that actually a tool one? No, it's not good. Right, so that's probably all I need, really. Just need a couple of pistons. Please let me fly, server. Thank you. Concorp sells logs, says Double Moses. It's a long way to Concorp from here, though, isn't it? A long way from Concorp to here. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we need our valuables. Can't get far without your valuables. I better make a post-stream note. Logs, shulker, box, so I can go get that sorted out. Cool. The other thing we need is the old cobblestone. The old cobblestone. Right, there we go. Pistons, please, mate. Excellent. 7. Could probably do a few more. In fact, I think I can make one more. Where be the cobble? There it is. Yes, precisely one more. Very good. I'm happy with that. Let's get our block of redstone. So, I remember how it looked. I remember exactly how it looked. Also, here's what I was describing we're going to do. We're going to rip that one out, and so it's just 8 ticks if we put that like so. So yeah, this block comes from the input, which I think the pistons were arranged... Actually, I think it was that way around. I'm going to go back and double check, of course. Can you give me a random topic to write about, says Twitch Kangaroo. Write about kangaroos. Sounds like you might already know something about them. Savage 420 Smoker 247, I mean, there's a username. Has subscribed. Tier 1, thank you ever so much for subscribing, dude. I appreciate it. Be kind to your lungs, my friend. Be kind to your lungs. Okay, so redstone dust. And then redstone block. Wait, no, the thing I was trying to look at was where the pistons were. Yeah, so the gap was on the far side. And it was on already. That's important. Aha, that's how I had it set up. That's good. Oh, we created a pulse? We created a pulse. That's fine. I haven't done any of the additional wiring. Ah, falling in a hole! That's required in this area. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We might have a little bit of a problem here. It won't be much of a... Oh, come on. What's going on? Relog. Okay, there we go. Right, next thing will be all those repeaters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So they point into this, and then the torch is on that side. That's going to help me remember. 5 pointing in, torch on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might actually be that this thing just happens to avoid it. It kind of looks like it does. It does. What would you know? Brilliant. Brilliant. Proper brill. Can't quite do the accent. I didn't bring a torch with me. I need to go get a torch then, don't I? Right. What was it? Torches. Here we go. By the way, this is like this little bit right here is pretty much done now, which is good. Okay, so that has all the elements that we need to create a pulse to activate this. This isn't finished. We will then also need redstone to 2 different places here. So starting is this one, finishing is that one. So around here we'll start to build up a little line that goes underground round to the other side. That'll be there. Then from here we need to go underneath somewhere over here. So the starting block with the pressure plate is that block, so the redstone dust would be there, and that just needs to come across to the piston without interfering with anything else, which I think it can do so rather easily. Let's get rid of those. I don't want to quasi power this piston. I could accidentally quasi it, but can I? Quasi is there, not here. Is that going to quasi power it? I can't remember. Let's... how do we do this? Oh, it does. Great. Well, I could turn that into a slab, but I'm lazy. Also, unpower. So we'll just go like this, and that will be adequate. There we go. So pressure plate on there. We'll start it by moving that over, and finishing it pushes it back. Excellent. So now we just got to put a trench around to the other side. You know, last time I went right underneath, but I think what I'll do is go down a little bit and across. The problem... no, there isn't a problem here. Yep, I can just go across like this and around to the other side. Sweet. Cool. What is he building? Says No JP. We're building the next level of the minigame. The floor is lava. If you didn't see my recent episode of Hermitcraft, you should definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out. Right, I need some more stone bricks, don't I? Assume it. If you had to learn a new language, which one would you pick? And do you know any languages other than English? Says Harold. I am an ignorant. I am a complete ignorant. I just know English. If I could pick another language to learn, I think I'll probably just say Japanese. Like if I could click my fingers and learn something. You know, oh, now I know Japanese because it just sounds so cool, and I'd like to go there. Right, we'll make stone bricks this way. We need to make 2 pressure plates for either end, and we'll take a few of those with us as well. Sweet. Oh, pressure plate. There we go. Cool, let's go place all this redstone in. That's cheating. You'd have to put the effort in to learn it, says Yellow Harold. Then nothing. Then I'll learn English. If I have to put effort... oh, goodness me, not effort. I'm so... I suffered so bad with learning language at school, though, that... I don't think I'm ever going to learn another language. It's just... unless I need to for some reason, like something in life changes, got to move to another country, whatever, I have very little incentive to put the time in to learn another language. That just doesn't seem like a skill that I need. Oh yeah, this might actually be a little bit too close and be problematic. Before we finish this, let's go in here and now set all of this up. So this one is the snake with 2 paths. Snake with 2 paths. We might be able to do something really interesting with this. But we'll start off by... yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work. We'll start off by going nice and easy. So everything's 4 ticks. all the way down here. Then maybe when we turn, we go to 3 ticks. Now, can I remember how this next bit is done? I believe those two need to be taken out. That one needs to be there. A secret to everyone says, Asuma, how does one get invited to the Hermitcraft server? Well, myself or someone else will simply contact the person who's been invited. Okay, let's... yeah, this is where it's going to get in the way, having the thing over the side there. So we're going to... I mean, we can do this in anyway, really, but we'll do that. Now, I think I'm actually going to make it so these are the ones that get slightly faster. So now we're on 3 ticks. That's correct. Yeah, we can do it that way. Now we're going to go down to 2. We're going to get cray-cray all of a sudden. So then there's a real dash like this down to the end. And when you get here, then things are going to be easier. You're going to have 4 ticks again at that point. What is this grief machine technology I hear of? Just joined, says Pizza Pro. Don't worry, I built it facing the wrong way. Carl's Beth says, Asuma, does a person that qualifies for the Hermitcraft server have to be a YouTuber? Yeah, I mean, we're all YouTubers. I mean, I know some of us stream as well, but yeah. It's a community on YouTube, right? Is the idea. Okay, that block is in the way. Ooh, it is in the way, isn't it? Can I do this? I don't think I can do this slightly differently. It has to come out there. So if I do this and then just put a block in, that'll do it. Good, good. Now it can come back around here. Right, now when we get to this bit, I'm thinking... Oh, this might be... actually, I know how we do this as well. So, do I want to do something special here, is what I'm thinking. Like, what if these went at different paces, but they sort of met up the same, or they met up different? If I make... Oh, we've got a sub-bomb coming in. If I make one of them fast... Hey, I need to go to sleep. If I make one of them faster, it's going to get to the end before the other one, and that's not going to be helpful. So, I think the reality is they should probably be the same, but we'll make them asymmetrical. So, one goes fast to slow, and the other one goes slow to fast. Something like that. Ow, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. I don't want to be attacked right now. Alright, so we have Hypnotized raided us with a party. Wow! Hypno, thank you so much for the raid. I've been a little bit oblivious. I've been sucked into what I'm doing here. We also had Def Dealer YT resubscribing for 3 months saying, forget the Twitch Prime subscription stuff. Would be cool if there were notifications via email. Anyways, nice stream. Ah, yeah, the old they forgot to notify you. Yeah, it happens, I guess. We also got Merrick's Labs subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Merrick's Labs is gifting subscriptions. Crazy. If you hear your name being read out loud, feel free to throw and assume a love heart in chat. You'll be able to do that because you're now a subscriber thanks to Merrick's Labs, so feel free to throw one their way and say thank you. Merrick's, thank you for supporting the community. Appreciate it ever so much. We got Onyx, USLP123, Hockey Player 42, Paperweight MC, Princess Goth, Black Dragon on YT, Johannes, Gloody K, The Flexus, Is Opoda, and K Gaiasso. You're all now subscribers. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and thank you again to Merrick's Lab for the gifted sub there. We also got Twitch Kangaroo subscribing with Amazon Prime. Appreciate your Twitch Kangaroo. Hope that was it novel is going well. You asked a question earlier about what to write about, and I said write about kangaroos. I remember that much. Yeah, maybe we can make it like wonky here. So we go 4, then 1, then 4, then 1, then 4, 1. I'm actually just going to make this parallel, otherwise I'm going to get all kind of confused. Oh, maybe we'll make like a wonky path and then a not wonky path, and that will make more sense once we get to the end here. Okay, right. In order to make that bit there work, we need to use that space. Yeah, I can see how that would work. This here, however, should be facing that way. Then we need to rip out some of this. That repeater needs to be here. And the rest of that line is sort of done for now, I guess. Let's go... Oh yeah, actually, I can't get into the middle because it's surrounded on all sides. I can get into that area though, but we use an ender pearl. So here, what we're going to do is bring the redstone across, but I think we need to come across probably a couple of times. So let's match that. Then we've got to match it again. And then we need to add our own delay. So if that one's going to be 4, if I make the one here 1, then it's going to be parallel. But we said that we might do it different. Okay, so 1. Let's start from there because that's where this starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, ending on a 4. Right. So 5 for every 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 25 ticks plus 4. 29. Not an even number to work with, but if we count these, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why is that more? Ooh, I might have counted it wrong. Let's go back a step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Much easier to work with. So if we halve 12, it's 6. 6 times 5 is 30, right? So 30 ticks divided by 12. How else? Let's get the calculator out here. .5, right. So the only way we can do it here is do 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, I understand how this works now. So what we'll do is we're actually going to have to change that and make it go over here. Bring that back round, and we'll go 2 and then 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, like that. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Now, that being as it is absolutely fine. So what do we want to do for the very last bit? Let's do a sprint. Let's make it tough. Okay, like a little bit of a sprint for the end bit. So there's 2 types of path that you can take there. Now, that is a fully configured setup, although that would actually lock the repeater in front of it, which I did not think of. Maybe we make an exception here and have that one just be like that. Which, do I want to do that? Is there another way to do this? There probably is, actually. In fact, I think the solution is staring me in the face. It is staring me in the face, sort of. No, yeah, it's definitely staring me in the face. So if I add 2 there, then I need 3 and 2 again. So that means that I need to bring the redstone around here. Like that. And then I need 1 and 2. Now that will power that one again, so that has to be like so. And that will power the thing to the side of it, unless it's a repeater. So that is all set up correctly still. Let's go around to the other side. Let's get an ender pearl. We've got exactly enough repeaters to make all of this work. So the question is, when we get to this bit, I'm going to make it a 4, just because you're going to land on it, and then you've got the little dash. Alright, cool. We'll double check all of that as we go around. I see a couple of people saying I did some of it wrong. Look at your comments. I was focusing on redstone. We'll double check it, don't worry. Excuse me, burping in my mouth a little bit there. Oh, did I really need to tell you that? Yeah, probably going to run out of a couple of these, so let's grab some dyes next. And groove to the music. Groovy. Let's grab some dyes. Tuck those in here. X, you don't read the left side of the pulse lengthener. The right side already does 8 ticks. We'll double check it, but I think you might be mistaken, and I think I know why. so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 4 of each for now, right? That should, yeah, make it from Terra. And then we need a little bit more, right? Red terracotta. Bam. Okay, so we've got all the colours down here. Okay, so pulse lengthener. It's going to create a 4-tick pulse, which will power that. Then these two will power it for the second part of the 4. Then this... Yes, I see your point. So it's already... This is not required. That is not required, is it? Gotcha. Right, so it's 4s all the way down to the very end, and then it's 3s. We've got a 3, we've got a 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, so 4 to the end, 3 across, 2s come all the way down, then it's 4 at the very last block. So what I got to remember is just that the 3s go all the way across. I need some scaffolding around here, and I ain't got any. Jeez. What is this? What is this? Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can. Okay, I'm trying to keep the mental map in my mind. Oh, I activate. I didn't want to do that, peeps. I did not want to do that. Let's move it. Okay, will it go again? I think it will keep going until we give it a redstone signal. Sweet. Okay, there we go. Solved. Right, so now it won't go again. That's the last time it goes. Excellent. Right, I'm still trying to keep this mental image in my head. So it is all the way down to the end, like to there. Then 3 went all the way across. And then 2 went all the way down to here. And then it starts going like that. And I think it went all the way to there. So let's verify that it goes all the way to that one. Yep, we got 4. Then it branches off. So 4, 4, 4. Right, so then we'll do 1, 4, 1, 4. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Until it meets up and then it's 4 again. So what did it start on? I'm pretty sure it started on 1. When we get to there. After we get to there, it starts on 1. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And we already placed blocks to there. So 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4 there, and then I believe the last ones are all 1. So we'll go down and verify that. Let's go down. There we go. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. That appears to be what we did. Is the sun going down again? I don't want to get caught out. Don't want to get caught out. Myth busting. Does scaffold interact with redstone? I don't know. Have you already done this though, Suzui? I don't think it does. I believe I probably tried to. I think if it did, we would have known. Like, people like Ilmango would have been using it for something. In fact, didn't he use scaffolding to make a particular type of clock? But I don't think it was like a direct interaction. It was more like an environmental interaction. Okay, anyway. So on this side, we mirror the 4. And then we have the 4 of... Wait, what is going on here? That 4, this 4, this is 2. So 2, it starts with 2 and it's 2 3s. We know that. Let's double check it though. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yep. 2, mirrored 3. So it starts with 2, and then 3. Got it. 2, 3, 2, 3. 2 being orange and 3 being yellow. We can stand on that just fine. So I think most people are going to take this turn. But there you go. And that is that course right there. In theory, I could put lava in here, but we'll play test it first without lava. So it's actually ready to go right now. That's all of the redstone done. So we stand here and then we're going to start to see it. So the player is going to see the sea of lava and then it's going to be like, hey, these blocks are coming up. that looks tough. Just 2 blocks because of the 8 tick, and then the platform actually gets longer. Interesting. You do have to move quicker though, so it's a bit of give and take. That's good. Right, let's give it. Oh, we're off. See, look, just 2 blocks. This feels like the hardest bit. Then it's like a little bit more breathing room. Then a lot of breathing room. But yeah, look, you got to sprint to get through. Right, so the speed is definitely making a difference there. Ooh, the white bit at the end. All right, I like this. This actually feels really cool and fun. What happened at the end there? Did I just see them not power? Or get pushed up? Oh, what's going on there then? So this has to be a different type of block, I'm guessing, is the problem. When I place them all there, they'll get pulled back down again. I mean, I could use a piston, but that seems a bit excessive. Let's go grab some note blocks. I love this song, by the way. The song's amazing. You've said that 100 times before. We know. We know, Suma. 1, 2, 3. Bam. That should all be good in the hood, homie. Yeah, it looks like it's all good in the hood. We're going to see it go around twice more. Ooh, those 2 are activated at the same time. I did not expect that. Why would they activate at the same time? Powers the block next to it. Of course it does. So I've got to move all of that back and then power them indirectly. Does that even work this way? Let's give it a try. So we do that and that. Then we'll take out those pieces. So it's 2 and 2 and then 3. 2 and 2 and then 3. Maybe that works. Oh, now we're going to have problems. Oh yeah, I never finished wiring this up, so this pressure plate doesn't do anything. There's literally no redstone under it. I thought it had stopped it. Oh, it's all actually correct. Okay, it works wonderfully now. Right, let's wire this up then. Turns out I don't think we actually had anything come by. Or did we? We did, so we'll have to go a little bit lower here. Yeah, let's get those blocks in. Right, let's count the redstone as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's make that one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at this. We've literally run out of repeaters, but we've got just enough to make sure everything works. I'm going to give it another run. What do you peeps think? Do you like it? Were you entertained? Was it good fun? I think putting this together is awesome. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. Run. Run again. Woo. Oh, almost fell in. Okay, I'm going this way. And then the sprint. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is going to be so much fun. It feels really great when you do it with lava everywhere. I say really great in a torturous way, you know? You know? When it's like, oh, I hope people have a horrendous time here. I hope they feel panic and anxiety. Jeez, those things are great for you. You know, they're real good for your health. Force made a road to Hermitland. Oh, Blue's Wolf. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, it goes... Wait, what is this? So Force is building a road to... From where? From where is this road? Oh, that's a nice looking house. Oh, that's gorgeous. Is it just... Oh, I see. Okay. Just over to this place. Right. That's pretty cool. Man, this area is so awesome. Yeah, okay, so after we do this, we've then got to start to build a facade around it. There's so much work here to be done. I don't feel like I... Apparently she's building Roswell. There's a band, a death metal band called Hypocrisy, who sing about Roswell 47. And like the bloke who makes the music, proper inspired by it. It's well interesting to listen to because it's like atmospheric death metal, so it's got all these like synths and like these really big, rich atmospheres, and he's just screaming, "We have the right to know what happened in Roswell 47." It cracks me up. It's good music. It just like if you take the lyrics a bit literally, it's kind of like amusing, I think. Yeah, there's a cool band anyway. There's a cool band with some great albums. Peeps, I'm just going to wrap it up early here today. I feel like we got a lot accomplished, you know. I got all I wanted to do accomplished, and I don't really want to start building the facade here and rushing into it. So that's where we're going to wrap this one up. I know that Force is online right now, streaming Hermitcraft, so if you want some more Hermitcraft action, then stick around and join in for the raid in chat. If not, before you go, hit the follow button. Thank you everyone for doing that today. I appreciate it. Thank you to all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support ever so much. And I'll see you all again very soon. Also, thank you to all of my patrons as well. Hit that raid button in chat right now. I'm going to tell folks she's being raided in chat. So hit the raid button. Join in the raid. I'll send you over there in just a second. Thank you ever so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.